I think none of us could have predicted just how rapidly fashion would have changed from the sweet, good old times back in 2016. This was an era a lot of you 2007 kids just wouldn't get. Fashion moved at a slower pace. Not to say that we had, stagnant drops or lack of product releases or anything like that, but things were just so much more consistent. Niggas wouldn't be wearing skinnies one day and then baggies the next fortnight. And I think that's the defining hallmark of the 2020s, the microtrend.
You what? You what?
I don't want to say this is crazy to say in 2025, but the 2010 swag era is having its moment again. Words just can't capture what it was like coming up in 2016, man. The 2010s were a special time. Life was genuinely brighter back then, man. And fashion as a whole, like back in the 2010s, it was so much more playful, more expressive. There was a real sense of community. Niggas were really just putting shit on for fun, Hype culture, everything was just... Man, what a time to be alive. I think the birth of B-grade influencers and content creators really heavily warped the whole scene as well. The maturation of Instagram too really ruined the fun, unhinged expression of fashion we used to have online. Things slowly changed and now became this weird, unspoken competition to farm the most validation online. Instagram over time becoming a much more performative, much more curated kind of social media platform really killed the kind of joyful, whimsical, artful expression we used to have, not just in fashion, but all things creative, really. Nobody on that platform really posts and treats Instagram like how it was intended. A genuine splurge of visual photos and a vehicle for social connection. Nobody engages anymore and it all feels like an egotistical competition for who can curate the most aesthetic digital identity. And I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job with that. Make sure you guys check out my fit pics, link in the description.
Welcomes you to the Apple Music Super Bowl 59 halftime show.
I went up, no more handshakes and hugs. The energy only circulate through us. Everybody must be judged. But this time, God only favoring us. 20 years in, still got that pen dedicated to...
You can't tell me fashion isn't just monkey see, monkey do, because how after one performance, is there suddenly a 400% surge in the search for flared jeans, man? It's like niggas can't think for themselves, man. And once a certain silhouette gets the cosign from their favorite celebrity, now niggas wanna talk, niggas trying to see what's going on. What about this one though, guys? Where's the search for this though? What are we saying about this?
I wanna perform their favorite song, but they love the suit.
What song?
Yeah, that song.
I do think this moment had deeper cultural impact and significance than we kind of give it credit for. It really set the tone in combating a lot of the dogma that had been built so strongly in the fashion community about, baggy. And I might have come up here and, I contributed to that shit. And I still love baggies, I ain't gonna cap. But what happened after this, just diabolical. It set the tone for something, a movement, a wave this year that I think none of us really needed to see. So this whole heady boy wave, like in my last video, the best and worst trends, I kind of alluded to this, but like this really, to me, this was like an internet thing, man. Like this was an internet thing. I really don't think niggas were that hype about this in reality. Lo and behold though, what a surprise. We're coming to the end of 2025 and where the heady boys at? Where the heady boys at? I ain't seen these niggas anymore. Where the heady boys at? Yeah, this one's gonna have to fall in clear microtrend category. And not to say there isn't like an active niche sub-community somewhere out there that, is still going crazy for this look. All I'm saying is this shit ain't as relevant and doesn't have that same momentum it had a few months ago.
It's just two straps and a piece of rubber. They're flip-flops, and the brand that has become synonymous with them was born right here in Brazil.
Okay. So this one was pretty unexpected, and I don't know if I just say that for every trend I'll be talking about, right? But genuinely, who would have thought in 2025 this would have been beach thongs, of all things, beach thongs would have been an on-trend, fashion-forward footwear choice in 2025. Dominating a lot of the summer looks I've been seeing this year. I fucked with this. I really thought it was, I love the comfort it brought, and also this kind of blasé attitude it brings to your outfit. Almost like niggas ain't really trying, but they're still putting it on,
For my project, I'm gonna kill myself on camera.
Niggas heard one Osama-san track, and suddenly everyone's a number 9 archivist. This whole little wave here with a number 9 vintage type shit, this has just been free eats for scammers out there. Cause I ain't trying to be the bearer of bad news, but lil bro, That $20 Depop vintage number 9 t-shirt you caught, I don't think, that ain't legit, little bro. That is not legit, little bro. Yo, so as I was making this video, right, news came out that number 9's officially back. And I wasn't sure if I should cover that in the announcement here or not, but is that like big news for the unemployed or something? Like, are you guys really excited over that? And yo, do not crucify me. I'm just genuinely interested. Like, does he really have motion like that? Yo, Inception up in here, man. Post Brian up in this edit, man. So, okay, apparently number 9 was like one of the brands that kind of pioneered the whole grungy, like hoodies and all that type of shit, that kind of clothing into high fashion circles, which has indirectly influenced Balenciaga, Vetements, and kind of modern day contemporary brands, and how we're seeing like, you know, hoodies and stuff like that in high fashion circles. I guess that's my understanding of kind of number 9. And then also like the whole, I mean, it's all up for interpretation really, right? I'm not gonna really yap too much about it, but like, you guys really care about number 9 like that? Like, come on. Do you guys really care, man? I know I'm gonna get some crazy nerds, man, who really care about it. But like, guys, do we really care about them like that? Come on, let me know in the comments, guys. Like, I guess niggas always love like Asian designers and shit, but like, yeah, the news to me is not like them leaving Balenciaga to go to Gucci, you know, like, come on, that's a crazy thing. Like, but I'm curious to see how many of you guys knew about that news or even care about it. Like, type in the comments for me. Next, let's talk about the whole double waistband, you know, type of trend that was going on. And I do feel like this is a little bit of a spillover from 2024, but it kind of had its moment here in 2025 as well. And here's a good barometer. This is how I check if trends are still like, you know, moving like that. Go on your favorite TikTok brand, your favorite little TikTok brand, right? And see what kind of styles and things they're putting out. If these trends are still doing that type, because as much as niggas want to come on here and tell me about how they want to dress original, they're moving, no, nigga, I see what you guys be buying, man. I see all these little 19-year-old kids running these TikTok gay brands and taking your money, man. So you know what? I don't really take your opinions with that much weight anymore. I swear to God, I better not see no comments or kids coming at me talking about when my clothing brand drops, right? Talking about, oh man, the prices are taxing, bro. Or yo, can you do some forest type? Like, no, nigga, take your ass to like Capri or some shit. This is not no generic TikTok brand, okay? I'm not catering to no kids wanting no cheap $25 polyester shirts, no gay little jorts. Like, do not, this ain't the brand for you, okay? Respectfully, this ain't the brand for you.
Can shorties pull off capri pants? Let's find out. This? Cuter.
Yeah, I can't lie, these are hot. These are hot. Maybe I'm just weak for that whole little office siren aesthetic that was really popping off, you know, with like the capris and the, you know, the little office glasses and come on, cause yeah, I'm folding. But yeah, women's fashion has always been such an interesting space for me as an observer, especially being that it's always been more fluid and an experimental sub of fashion when compared to menswear, you know? Being like women can kind of expand outside of gender conformity or any strict expectations of what garments or what silhouettes are kind of appropriate for them, in contrast to men, where we have these strict guidelines and kind of the judgmental outlook on what men should wear, right? Not saying that heteronormative style expression or the influence it has on menswear is a bad thing, right? Like, I don't know why niggas who get into fashion, they just become zesty, you know? Why? They start wearing skirts and just become zesty, bro. I don't understand that. Is that the end game or something, guys? Am I missing out? I guess I'm an NPC, right? My fucking bad. I guess, like you guys said, I'm just an NPC, you know? I don't be wearing skirts. I don't be wearing like Rick Owens heels. I'm just an NPC. Yo, for the next micro trend, let's talk about the chrome heart glasses. Because I swear to God, these became the signature accessory for your favorite fashion influencer who's about to give you the most retarded fashion take. I swear, niggas who wore this really thought they were putting it on. And I can't lie, they were putting it on because these shits are cold. These are really clean. But to me, you know, it is kind of crazy because one, I didn't even know chrome hearts were like dabbling that deeply into eyewear, right? And two, it's crazy wearing these with no prescription. Is that just me? Wearing glasses without a prescription is crazy work to me. But I mean, truth be told, I guess, you know, everything is just cosplay nowadays, right? Fashion is so performative now. I don't think niggas were really that pressed about, you know, how it looks in terms of the eyewear or the concept of, do I actually need glasses? No one's really thinking about that, right? We're just thinking about how hard will the IG post go?
So like there's levels to this guru game, and I think bro maxed it out. Cause I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, like, how are you gonna drink the espresso martini if you got your laptop in your hand and a cigar in your mouth because you can't put the drink down because you're walking next to an infinity?
But yeah, that's gonna be the video, guys. Let me know what your favorite micro trend of the year has been so far. Like, type in the comment. And also check the link in the description too, because Reach Apart is on its way. I ain't gonna give you guys like a date. It's just gonna be ready when it's ready. But just know when it's ready, it is ready. Come on, come on. Link in the description to sign up for the early access. There'll be more information for the exclusive VIP members in there. So I'll see you guys later.